When the townsfolk burned her alive in 1939, she swore she'd never leave. And some say she didn't. This is Hold My Sweet Tea. Good evening. I think I've done that one before. I'm Holly.
I think you have too. And I'm Pearl.
We just run out of creative ways to say, hi, welcome to Hold My Sweet Tea.
Right? We are going to chit-chat for a second about the 7-month-old that disappeared in San Bernardino, California. And his parents have actually been arrested.
Yes.
On murder charges, despite the fact that they still have not found little Emmanuel.
Well, that's because their story is dumb. And people who are dumb can't come up with a good alibi or story. I mean, I'm changing my baby's diaper and somebody attacked me, knocked me out, and took my baby. Okay.
And that's all they did?
Yeah.
They just attacked you for your baby?
Yeah. That was their only motive. Like, no. And then she had a bruise, but then they determined that bruise was there a lot longer because you can tell by a bruise and by the color of it. There was no redness around it, nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they actually got arrested, which is good because they're saying, they were interviewed. And during those interviews, there were many inconsistencies with their stories that didn't even go with the initial report of the alleged attack in the parking lot.
Right.
No details on that, but they're just saying, it doesn't make sense because it's different than what she originally said.
Yeah, we'll see how this plays out because
and then
100%.
You said somebody else commented about the way the baby looks.
Somebody commented that the baby, because his eyes and everything are like drooped, they said that is a very common sign of shaken baby syndrome.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, all the more reason to really look deeper into the parents.
Yes.
On that one.
For sure.
Now, I used to play with my babies. I would just barely vibrate them a little and I would be like, don't shake the baby. And they would giggle so much. They loved it. But I didn't shake the shit out of my babies. I did not abuse them. Yeah. It was just slight little
vibration.
And they used to think it was the funniest thing because I would yell it, don't shake the baby.
But on a lighter note, I absolutely love Pearl's shirt today.
Yeah. There's some horrors in this house.
Yes. It's got Beetlejuice and Chucky and Scream, or Ghostface from Scream.
Ghostface, yeah.
And Jason.
Michael Myers.
Yes. Freddy. And
yep. And Freddy and Ghostface are on the pole.
Yep, they are. And they're there's some whores in this house.
Yeah. They're all in different dance poses.
Yes.
With cake.
The booty out.
Yeah, they all have cake.
Pennywise has got some cake for sure.
For sure, yeah. Then he's doing the splits.
Yep. It's a really cool shirt.
It's cute. It's cute.
Yeah.
Except for that it's safety orange.
Yeah, it's quite the brightest orange I've seen.
Yeah.
You'll stand out though and be like, where'd she go? Way over there in the orange shirt.
I just want to make sure everybody saw it and went, oh, I like your shirt.
Absolutely.
Can't miss it.
Cannot. Neon orange.
So what are we doing today?
I am doing a witchy story today.
Woo-woo. Out of where?
And we are heading to Gadsden, Alabama.
Sweet.
I don't want to put a T in there. It's Gadsden, Alabama.
Gotcha.
I'm like, don't say the T. So we're traveling to a 4-mile lonely stretch of gravel road that winds through a thick, dense forest called Hinds Road. Locals say it's haunted by one of the most terrifying figures in Alabama folklore. Ooh. That's saying a lot because there's a lot of figures in Alabama that's terrifying. Kidding.
But
now,
are we?
Right, but am I? Now, every small town has its ghost stories, urban legends, things like that. But the legend of the Witch of Hinds Road, this one is soaked in blood.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So who was the witch?
It was Holly.
Right.
No.
It's me, Jessica. Her name, according to legend, was Torbit. She was beautiful. Too beautiful, some said. Like, how can you be too beautiful? But she was desperate to stay that way.
Maybe it was the power of 3x3.
Maybe.
Make them see.
Make them see. There you go. Just did a spell for you. I have been rewatching Charmed.
Oh, yeah.
I just got into the season where, Paige comes in, where Prue died. So watching it over again. So Torbit pulled a Faust. She struck a deal with the devil.
Ew.
The price? What would eternal youth and beauty cost her?
Well, there you have it, folks.
Yes. Human life. That's what it would cost her.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay, that's new.
Specifically, children.
Since when does he take other people's souls
for
your need or want or wish? Weird. Okay.
Kind of like,
little twisted.
Papa Legba and baby sacrifices once a year. So somewhere in the contract, I guess.
Apparently that's how you stay youthful.
Yes, children.
The death of other youth.
So the witch would lure children and kidnap them. She lived in a shack, which was down at the bottom of a holler.
Is this a little Hansel Gretel-y?
A little.
Little.
But there's no candy.
Okay.
She lived down in the bottom of a holler by a pond. Torbit would tie their hands and feet, drag them back to her shack, where she would torture and kill them and bathe in their blood to keep her youth. So a little Elizabeth Bathory going on.
That's what I was about to say. We are mixing some stories up in here.
A little bit of Madame Lalaurie.
And Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel. Without the candy.
Minus all the yummy.
So then she would throw their bodies in the pond by her house. So many bodies that the pond ran red from all of the blood.
Well, then she did a horrible job of draining them to bathe in it.
Well, maybe she bathed in it and then she dumped the blood in there after she was done. Because she's like, this is curdled and coagulated. Blech.
Gross.
Right. So today, the pond is like a murky green color. But some of the locals swear they've seen orbs floating over the water late at night. Depending on the shadow of the moon, it has a red cast to it. And others claim to have heard splashes, like something or someone being tossed in. Her shack was said to be decorated with the bones of her victims.
So she threw him in the pond boneless?
Maybe. She was like, I need those bones. Here you go. Let me throw the rest of you in the pond.
Right.
But all
deboned children.
Deboned children.
I'm like, what the hell?
Drained and deboned children.
Right.
Ew.
This is just getting weirder by the moment.
Right. But, to protect herself, because she was all a woman living out in a holler all by herself, stealing children, it was said that she used a spell to conjure a huge black hellhound to guard her property.
Ow.
Yes.
That's the wimpiest hellhound ever.
The dog struck fear in anyone who dare come near her house. But in 1939, like I said in the introduction, the townsfolk had had enough. They stormed the holler. They saw the blood-red pond. And on her front porch, there she was, rocking back and forth, laughing. And she didn't fight them. She didn't run. They tied her up. They burned her and her hellhound alive. As the flames rose and the witch cackled and screamed that she would never leave this place.
What a world.
I'm melting. And maybe she didn't, because there's been some sightings.
Some stuff, huh?
Some stuff happening on that 4-mile gravel stretch through the dense forest. So drivers on Hinds Road say they've seen a woman in a dress gliding across the gravel road with no legs beneath her. So she was just floating. Just floating around.
I'm wondering why are people even driving back there?
That's what I'm saying. Like, who lives back there?
Who drives back there?
Does somebody else have a hollow back there?
Somebody else build another shack?
A hollow back shack?
A hollow back shack.
Others tell of faces staring at them from the tree line. Perhaps the faces of the children she sacrificed. Many describe their cars stalling inexplicably, or hearing disembodied voices in the dark saying, "Go back." I hope I didn't scare anybody. And sometimes when the witch appears, she isn't alone. Beside her is a massive black hound with glowing red eyes and teeth like razors. I wonder what she named her dog.
Right. She already had a very odd name.
Beelzebub, Lucifer. I was going to sing through this one. Locals call it the hellhound of Hinds Road. The witch's loyal Barcoibius. The witch's loyal guardian. So they've had a lot of paranormal investigators, of course, that have got out their little EVPs and spirit boxes, and they've had encounters with a vengeful female spirit on the road. Lots of recorded stuff on ghost hunters, things like that. People like to, drive down through there as like a dare or.
So, see, now that makes sense. At least now I know why they're driving back there. Right.
And they like to share their experiences online, which keeps the tale alive. But what makes the Witch of Hinds Road so fascinating is how her story fits into a bigger Southern picture. Like Tennessee has the Bell Witch, Mississippi, the Witch of Yazoo that you did. The South loves its witchy legends. There are cautionary tales, perhaps, like warnings to children to stay out of the woods, or
to scare them.
Yeah.
Behave.
And stories, and stories that keep small town identity alive. Like, oh, have you heard of this small town? No. Oh, it's where the witch is. Oh, I've heard that. Okay. Perhaps it is that.
Maybe.
Yeah. Or could it stem from the misogynistic fears of independent women just trying to live their lives in a shack in the woods with their dog?
Oh my God, it's me.
She's a witch. She's living alone. She doesn't have a man.
Yeah, right. How dare she try to live her life without one? Shame on her.
I'm going to tell you, it's the greatest thing ever.
Shame on her. I mean,
yeah.
God help anyone who's self-sufficient and isn't with penis.
Exactly. Believe me, if I could find a piece of property with a shack and all that, I could bring my animals, you better believe I would live out there.
Yeah. It's so not people-y.
Exactly. And maybe there's also something darker, you know. It could be she could have been out there conjuring stuff and doing her little spell. Again, so what? Like, I want a bathtub outside so I can bathe under the moonlight and a cauldron over a fire so I can make some yummy, like, soup. To can for the winter.
Soup in the tub.
No, in the cauldron.
No. Eating the soup in the tub.
Yes, sitting in the tub under the moonlight.
Eating your soup.
Eating my soup. What a life.
What a wonderful world it would be.
But, you know, maybe it's a way for communities to explain the unexplained. Or maybe to make sense of evil by giving it a face. Because she was a loner, so she's automatically evil.
Right.
So, you know, we've heard stories like this before of the old lady in the woods or the witch of this or the witch of that, and cautionary things. Hansel and Gretel, like you said, don't go into the woods.
Don't wander off from your parents' children.
Oh, look, a house made of candy. Let's go nibble on it.
Whoop, whoop. I'm licking the windows.
Snozberries taste like snozberries. Yes.
Oh my goodness, Violet, you're turning violet.
I want it now.
Yeah.
We love that movie.
Mm-hmm. The old version.
Yes, the old version. The new version was a little weird. And the newer version was even weirder.
Like, what are y'all doing? Stop smoking meth and remaking movies.
Although I am very excited about the new Practical Magic coming out, but it's not a remake. It is a, follows along with the book series and everything. Yes.
Sequel, prequel.
Yes.
Mixed school.
It's the history, of the Owens women. So I think that one's going to be really cool. But, the next time you're driving late at night in Gadsden, Alabama, maybe roll your windows up as you pass Hinds Road. Because if the legends are true, a beautiful woman with emerald eyes, long black hair, and a hellhound by her side is still waiting. And she'll make sure that you don't come back.
I'm rolling down the windows.
Me too. I'll be like, what's up, bitches? Witches?
Right. Can I pet that dog?
Exactly. Stop. Roll your window down. Can I pet that dog? The hellhound? And remember, some stories are just stories until you're the one driving down that road.
Yeah. And then it becomes...
And then you see something and you're like, holy moly.
Your story.
Guess what happened to me?
Yep.
But there's urban legends and folklore and all that everywhere. But the South just seems to have the best stories.
Yeah, there's so much. So much.
And that's where a lot of movies come from.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that.
Absolutely.
And I'm also excited that Monster Season 3, Ed Gein, got a date, October 3rd.
Yeah, I know. I've
cannot
been
wait.
waiting. I was like, when is this happening so I can watch it?
Because I don't want to say I have a favorite serial killer, because that just sounds weird.
It does.
But of all the serial killers, I find Ed Gein one of the most fascinating, like interesting, like in his head, like what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And Laurie Metcalf is playing his mother.
Fun
Aunt
times.
Jackie
That's
is
funny.
playing his mother. And I'm like, oh, that's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
Because although she can be funny, I've seen her in serious roles before, and she's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in a weird, scary way.
So I'm like, that's going to be really good. And I cannot wait for that to come out. So
Indeed.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah. I've been waiting. So when you shared that with me, I was like, oh, yay.
I know. I was like, it has a date. It has a date.
Yes, it do. Now I'm going to have to be like, do you want to watch a movie?
Yes.
Just want to come over and watch a movie.
And then maybe right before that drops, we can do an episode or two on Ed Gein, even though he's not in the South. But we can, put it out there.
I like mixing it up a little bit here and there every now and again. Yeah. It's fun. It's nice to get outside the zone.
Absolutely.
The Southern zone. Yeah.
I do that to my cat. My cat is named Orion, and I always go, oh, Orion. Kitty parts. Meow.
So now you guys see how stupid we are at home.
And then the other cat, I'm going, Asher, quit. Asher, get down.
Every time you say his name, I think about the rescue. The Asher house.
Mm-hmm. The Asher house.
All right. Well,
that was my story for today. I hope everybody liked it.
Yeah. You know who I think will really like it?
Who?
Patty Salzetta.
I think so too. I think she has a little brouhaha in her.
She's going to be like, this was cute. And I'm so glad I made your theme music. But she doesn't talk like that.
No.
That was a terrible impression.
Very terrible impression. But we love her anyway.
Correct. We always. Yes. Forever.
And ever.
So, lucky her.
Yeah. But
lucky us.
What doesn't cost you anything if you really enjoyed this episode? Sharing it.
Liking it.
Loving it.
If you're on, listening on whatever platform, review us, please.
Yeah. Hit the little, boop, little heart and go, hey, really like this episode. Or, hey, this episode was ass. Whatever.
Or
we'll take
the big one on Apple Music.
Yeah.
And push however many stars and write something about the podcast in general.
Mm-hmm.
That would be sweet.
Yes. Go to YouTube. We have been putting shorts on there and everything.
And if you comment, I respond.
Yes.
It's crazy.
I put your stuff with the electric chair, the traveling electric chair, on TikTok, and Lee commented and said that they had seen the electric chair back in the day, but it was in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
And so I commented back and everything. I was like, that's really cool. Thanks, Lee.
Yeah.
We'll even say your name on here.
Yay for the comments.
We like them.
Yes,
Keep them coming.
It helps us. I know we see downloads, listens, all that fun jazz, but I like the interaction better so that I know people are actually paying attention to us a little bit. So it's cool.
Absolutely.
And you can always message us on any of the platforms and social media as well. We have an email, steeped@holdmysweettea.com.
And remember, Hold My Sweet Tea is a Drunken Bee production.
Bzzz.
And you guys stay safe out there. Even if you're traveling down a 4-mile stretch of a gravel road and you see a witch, don't pick her up.
No, do
but
not.
Roll your window down and say, can I pet that dog?
Do not pick up witch hikers.
Witch hikers. And just because we're different doesn't mean you can't keep sipping. Bye.
Bye.